Welcome everybody to another episode of Books and Betches, not to be confused with Books and
Biatches.
I'm Kristen, and with me I have
Erica
and Maria.
What's good?
Well, first and foremost, welcome back.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, be happy. We took a 2-week hiatus. And
we're
back.
More than that.
It was like 3, I think.
We have a new instrument this week.
It says soft on it.
Ooh,
they're eggs.
Soft.
They're Is this?
Turn it around.
Is this Beats by Dre?
No.
Does Beats by Dre make shaken eggs?
No, I don't think so. I don't think.
Can I see them?
Anyways,
Please?
they're shakers.
Can I see them?
Absolutely not. Nope.
They
Yes,
look like
you can
salt and
see.
pepper shakers.
They are.
I mean,
they're black and white.
There's a red one over there.
Okay, so this one's extra loud.
Yeah,
Yes.
they have.
And this one's soft.
Very good.
Cute.
Maybe
It
you should
sounds
play
like-
us in next time.
It sounds like change.
I think
Okay.
you would do it better. This
It's
week,
like a rattlesnake.
this week is so exciting.
Just a constant rattle.
You shouldn't do that hand motion on camera. Just letting you know.
I'm keeping that in. Oh my gosh.
All
Okay.
right.
This week, this is first and foremost book podcast. This is a book podcast. We swear, we spoil, and we talk about sex. And this week we're doing something that y'all been asking for since our last Twilight episode. I don't know why, that was a mess. But it's full moon, baby. Let's go. New moon. Fuck. I keep saying. Okay, so I was saying that in the beginning as a joke, and now it's stuck in my head.
Just like Diaper Den.
Diapers Den was legit.
Love hypotenuse.
Love Hypotenuse was legit, but full moon, new moon, whatever it is.
New Moon by
it's
Stephanie
New Moon.
Meyer.
Full moon.
Oh, Stephanie Meyer, gotta throw that out there.
Gotta throw it out. They gotta give her clout, you know.
Yeah, like anybody in the world doesn't know who she is.
I'm sure
be surprised.
plenty of people don't know who she is.
I don't know. I bet you it's a pub trivia question.
Oh.
Give me the question.
Who wrote the Twilight Saga?
Yeah, okay. What if
Yeah. Okay.
Is Saga only attributed to the movies?
I believe it's actually just in general for the series, but I think for the movies, they really emphasize putting it in there.
Oh yeah, they call it
Saga.
the Twilight Saga.
Yeah.
What does that
I think
actually mean?
I don't know if it makes it seem like it's bigger than it actually is. You know, I mean, it's pretty big, but you know, like the Twilight
Like it's its own world.
It adds a weight to it.
It's like it's vampires. It's a saga.
Yeah.
I got you. Well, New Moon, I didn't read it. No surprise there. But I did watch the movie. If you don't follow us on Instagram, I was highlighting my adventure through watching the movie.
Lots of notes, lots of things.
I do have a lot of notes.
Yeah.
I have a lot of notes. I have a lot of things I need to say about the movie specifically. But Maria reread the book, so
I
she'll
did.
keep us grounded.
I did for you.
And what'd you think?
Not as bad as Twilight.
Really?
So I reread Twilight and I was like, God, I hate this. Right? It was just, what did I love about this? I don't know. And then New Moon, I started it and I was like, oh, here we go. Long ass chapters for no reason. And then I got to the breakup scene and I was like, oh, I remember.
I want to know if it's written different than it is in the movie, because what the
No,
fuck?
it's the same.
There's a possibility.
No, it's pretty spot on to the movie.
How long
to
were
the
they
book.
dating before that breakup?
Like 6 months.
Okay.
No.
I thought
Yeah.
so.
It's like 6 months.
Not even.
I think it
feel
was like a couple.
Well, no, because they're back in school.
I don't know.
I think it was like they were together all
but
summer.
Because summer's only what,
Twilight,
2 months?
Twilight, she came in halfway through the year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, we got
So
mad.
they were at prom
so
together.
at least 3 months in school when she first arrived in Forks. Summer.
They weren't really dating though.
No, they were
He was
courting.
stalking her.
They were stalking her. So then they dated for the summer, which is what, 3 months.
Yeah.
Now we're back in school for the
Okay.
beginning of New Moon.
Okay.
He leaves right in the before the end of the school year
I'm
in the
tracking.
way, or the middle
I'm
of the school
tracking.
year. So I'm thinking 6 months.
I would buy
6
that.
to 7, maybe 6 to 8.
I
which
would
are
say
still
not a
generous.
lot.
I would say they started dating in May, like a fish, and then
Oh, you know them?
yeah,
You called them up?
like
You
if I
said,
had
"Yo,
to,
Eddie!"
well, no, if you think about it, prom's usually in June.
Yeah.
Or May.
No,
End of
May.
May. June, May, depending on the school. So
I'm
like,
saying May.
I'm gonna say like late April, early May.
Okay, so
May.
none of this genuinely matters.
Matters, no.
So let's
So
start
by
at
the time the season started changing,
Oh my! I will get into that. So Maria's read the book. Erica has read the book in the past. Did not do a reread.
no, I had too much to do,
Okay.
so I watched the entire saga.
The whole everything.
You didn't have to do
No,
all
me and Jay,
movies.
me and Jay, before I got COVID, spent the day on the couch and watched the entire Twilight Saga.
Well, getting back to the book, are we going to do it? Did we do a 60-second for Twilight?
We did. She did it.
Okay. You want to do it again?
You can do it.
No, I really can't.
Yeah, you watched the movie. You can do
I,
it.
Not only did
Yep,
I
you
watch
can do
the
it.
movie, but I like zoned out 4
I'll
or 5
do it. I'll
people
do it.
told
No,
me
I
that
want
I don't
Kristen
want
to
to
do
argue.
no,
it.
I can't. People
She
told
did. She skipped through.
People told me
30%
that
of it.
all the questions that I asked were already answered. So I
Because you
guess
weren't watching it, really.
Which
You were
I-
just bitching about it.
Yeah.
I
And
disagree.
It was
I don't-
commentary.
When you were commenting, you were missing the actual information
What's
you
it-
were asking
What's it
about.
called when you watch and like somebody who talks over the whole movie? Remember they
Annoying?
used to have those in DVDs?
Oh, it's a commentary.
Is it
like director commentary? Yeah,
Director commentary. That's
It's
what you were
fucking terrible.
doing.
I
don't
hated
know
those.
whoever watched those. The director
I
commentaries.
feel like
of
I'm getting
shows.
roasted.
You were not watching it. You were commentating.
Yeah.
But
okay,
very
well, you can do
entertaining.
this
You were trying to
10
be
out
You
of
read
10.
the book. Why wouldn't you do the 60-second? Oh, look who all of a sudden.
I'm gonna do it because I don't want to do the other one. So
What other one?
You have to do the other ones.
no, I don't want to do. I don't want to do the Kingdom of the Wick. Oh no, that person's gonna do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna do Love Hypothesis. I'm not gonna.
I'll do
any
that
of them.
one.
I'm not doing any of them.
Okay,
Fine.
Corey can do Neon Gods, and she could do Love Hypotenuse.
See, compromise.
So I'm gonna do this Twilight one.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
she never wants to do anything. She
All
wants
right.
to do reels and call it a day.
I'm doing it.
She literally has done everything.
I know,
All right,
that's the
Erica.
point.
Erica's gonna do it then. Fine. Erica,
Okay,
you're
I'll do
doing
it.
it.
I'll do it.
Do
I'll
you
do
know what it is? Okay. No, it's not that hard,
I've
right?
seen these movies
So many times.
more times
Why? Why do you keep
than
watching them?
anything.
I can't
They're
believe
comfort.
that.
They're comfort.
They're not
Comfort
good.
movies.
They're not comfort. There's
So?
nothing is happening.
Wait until we do the 60
I'm
seconds.
just really
and then we can
upset that
fight.
this is everybody's comfort. Okay.
And
you're
then we
right.
can
Why are you
fight.
judging someone's
No,
comfort movie?
It's because it's fucking stupid. I don't know what else to
What
say.
if someone thinks
What's
that
your
fucking
comfort
Princess
movie?
Bride's fucking stupid?
Then that's their opinion.
Okay, so then your opinion's stupid.
No, it's just right. All right, Erica, here we go.
Okay.
60 seconds.
All right, 60 seconds
Watch
on
her
the clock.
cut that stuff out for
I'm gonna-
herself.
I will.
Do I remember this book?
You do. It's the movie.
Erica's
Got it.
doing the 60 seconds for full moon, and here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we got Bella and Edward back at it again. Back at it again with the white vans, and they're coming into school. They're letting their relationship loose. Whatever. Bella's birthday comes. She gets a fucking intense ass paper cut, slices her finger open,
okay.
bleeds out everywhere. Jasper loses his fucking mind. Edward decides this isn't safe, as if
We're 30
it ever
seconds
was. The paper cut really fucking
We're at
pushed
the paper
us
cut.
over. So
in. 30 seconds.
Edward leaves Bella. She goes into a deep depression. Taylor Lautner, oh, what's his name?
Jacob.
Jacobe comes in and he
15 seconds.
fucking turns into a wolf, but he nurses her back to life. She's still depressed, but then Edward, I think Jacob
5
blocks
seconds,
her.
but keep going.
Jacob blocks her, Alice from seeing
It's
her.
over, but keep going.
She jumps into the ocean.
She cliff dives.
She cliff dives. It looks like she's gonna die. Alice can't see that she gets pulled out by Jacobe. Jacobe gives her life back. Little CPR action. Only 16 years old. Godspeed. He knows how to fucking
You're
do that.
halfway through the movie.
And no, at the end, it's just a bunch of shit happens.
You skipped a ton.
No.
You fucking skipped a ton.
Edward tries to kill himself, and she goes to try to save him.
Okay.
That's the movie.
Okay.
What did I miss?
Okay. There's a lot to unpack there. There's a few
Edward,
things.
I said Jacobe turns into a wolf.
So that's the only information that we need to know about this?
I don't think
The wolves
there was-
come in New Moon, yeah. That's kind of big.
Okay, so it's the casual.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
I'd say
casual.
so.
The part. Okay, I'm going off of what I've learned.
Can we, in future tense, refer to Jacob as Jacobe now?
No.
So Jacob and so wait.
Motion struck down.
Where
Stop
did
trying
they
to make
leave
fetch
off?
happen. It's not going to happen.
How did Twilight end? Because I don't think I watched the ending.
Twilight ended with them going to the prom.
There was a
Prom.
hospital. Oh, it ended with prom.
That's
okay.
it.
So
And
they're
they're
together.
Oh, and you get little hints of what's her face?
Victoria.
Victoria.
Okay.
She's chasing
What
her.
is her fucking deal?
James was her boo thing.
Oh,
and
James is
Edward
dead.
killed her boo thing. Remember James?
Yeah,
so she's
yeah,
pissed.
yeah,
so she's like, "Oh, you killed my boo thing. I kill your boo thing."
I got
I'ma
that.
kill your boo
I
thing.
missed that. Now I get it. So Victoria is a bad girl. She's a
bad girl.
She's bad.
She's a bad vampire. She's
Yeah.
a baddie.
I don't know know if they're necessarily bad.
You
but
keep
like,
saying, okay, I wanted to touch upon this again because this really bothered me. You're like, I don't necessarily think they're bad. They're just like normal vampire. They kill people to live. That's bad. We all agree that killing people's bad, right?
We're putting.
Do we
them
agree
in
that
the
that's
wrong,
bad?
I'm the cannibal here.
Do you
so.
agree that killing people's bad?
Yeah. Of course.
Okay, cool.
But we're in a different.
bad
We're in a
people.
different.
It doesn't
food chain.
But it doesn't.
Food chain.
That doesn't make them. No, that's.
It's a different food chain. It's a different food chain. We are not. We don't have this food chain.
The pause.
We don't have
It was so good.
We don't have this food chain currently in the United States right now.
No, but they
in
could just-
Twilight
If we
universe,
did, though, if we did, if
What are you gonna
vampires came and they started killing people, would they not be bad? You think that would
True
be
blood.
good?
True blood status.
Holy shit.
They're
This
bad.
is unbelievable.
but they don't need
I'm
blood.
arguing with
they
Erica.
can
Right, so,
get the.
so
killing
those
being
who can
bad.
have the true blood bottles, if they still kill people, aren't they bad?
Killing people is bad. I
agree.
didn't think I would need to wake up and say this today. I thought that was common knowledge that killing people is just bad. Don't do it.
Not for nothing.
stressed today. Are
I am stressed. It's
I
been
want
a week.
to to be honest. My personality type is ENTP, and it's the
I don't know
debater.
what that means. I don't know what
The
that
debater.
means.
Yes.
That's why we get along so
So
well.
my personality type can
You can
literally
actually take
argue
the
both.
heat.
I can argue both sides of any coin.
Yeah, but you're not right though. That's the
No,
difference. Oh,
but that
Her goal
doesn't-
isn't to be
I
right.
don't necessarily like always believe everything I argue. And that's the joys of
one
being,
other thing-
being around me.
one other thing, I love it. It's like I love it. I vibe very well off of it. One other thing that I did want to clarify about last episode is I mentioned Stephanie Meyer was in the movie. You were right. She was in the diner scene.
Mm-hmm.
So the person that was at the end of the movie was Victoria. So when Victoria popped up in the second movie, I was like, oh, it's Stephanie Meyer. And Mike was like, that's the bad. I was like, oh shit, never mind.
Stupid.
They look alike. I
It's
don't know.
stupid all.
Okay, so the premise of this is literally, it's all about Kristen Stewart and I gotta say they're Bella
and Edward.
Bella and Edward break up, and oh shit, it's the end of the world.
There's a
They dated for-
possibility.
They dated for 6 months. They broke up,
And she's like, oh
and
my
I don't
god.
want to negate her experience. And their love is maybe their love is a lot stronger.
intense.
Maybe it's a magic thing.
When you're
ain't
16,
magic.
though, like when you're when you're
It's
17. Oh no, she's 8. She turns 18.
Turns
right?
18 in
So
the beginning
like,
of the movie.
I did some pretty embarrassing
book.
things when guys broke up with me. Or
For
I
like a
broke up
whole
with,
ass year, though.
no, for like 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was a bit intense. Then she started seeing him in clouds, and I was really
In
confused
clouds?
about that. Like, what was up with Cloud Edward?
The one thing that I never understood about this is like her visions of him. Like, were they
Was that
actually
written?
him, or were they? Was it actually him?
No. It's her hallucinating.
She was hallucinating.
Hallucinating.
But he
Oh, full
casually
on.
was
Okay.
like, "No, that doesn't
Okay.
make sense because when she gets in trouble, so basically Bella is trying to do all these dangerous
No,
things."
because Alice is
Stop.
watching her vision.
Shush. Bella is trying to do all these dangerous things because every time she does, she sees a
sees him.
cloud or a vision of Edward, and Edward is like, "Bella, don't do that. That's bad, and you're gonna get hurt."
Don't do it.
That's probably more accurate. And she does. So now she's like a thrill seeker.
Don't do this.
Which I enjoyed. I liked thrill seeker
Giving her a
Bella.
little edge.
Yeah, all right. Maybe
Mahalo.
almost a personality. So
Close.
on the edge.
Can I get on the bike? Let's fix up this bike. Okay.
She rides a motorcycle.
And then fucking Jacabe's out here being like, yeah, I can fix up the bike.
She rides a motorcycle and is like, I love this thrill, and then goes and buys motorcycles.
I just like
From
picked
the
these up at the
junkyard.
junkyard.
Some
and he's
dirt
like,
bikes. He's like, I'll fix that up.
I could do that.
And then she can't even get it into first gear. She
And no,
like
and then
pops the clutch, and then he goes, "Oh,
You can go.
Let me try again. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, no problem." Crash.
Y'all are just bouncing
I know.
around this story right
My
now.
point was, she does these
depressed.
thrills. She does these thrill things because she sees him in the clouds.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're saying that it's not actually him. It's her vision of him.
It's her depiction. So basically, what happened was when Edward left, he was like, I'm going to make it as if I never existed. He takes like the picture of him out of her room, like anything that could remind her of him that showed that he was there, gone.
Wow.
And so
That's a little much.
it's a little intense. So when she sees those coming out of the movie with what's her name, Jessica,
She sees the
There's
guys.
these like gang of guys on bikes, and when she starts walking towards one of them, all of a sudden, Edward's voice is like, "Don't do this. You promised me. Kind of like you promised you wouldn't be reckless." And so she sees that, oh, when I put myself in actual dangerous circumstances, I get to see him in my hallucinated state. She
should have
understands she's
been-
hallucinating.
She should have been hospitalized.
Yes.
But that is psychosis.
But the problem with that I have
believe.
with that is when Victoria shows up and is about to like, or no, not Victoria, the guy with the dreads.
And he's like, lie better.
Laurent?
Yeah,
Laurent.
yeah. So Laurent shows up and is like, oh, so Edward's not in town, because obviously he's like, circling his prey. And Edward's vision pops up and he said, and he goes, lie. And Kristen Stewart is like, no, he's still in town. And he's like, lie better. So like,
I think it's
To
her
me-
subconscious talking to
Yeah,
her.
it's just.
that's ridiculous.
I mean, it's
What are you talking about?
Like, how would you know what Edward wants you to do if he's not?
she's making
No,
him-
she's just making
she's
him as if he's
having-
there.
She's having hallucinations.
She's going through a hard time.
You think she can't like put together some like random thoughts of his?
Yeah, it's in the way the book is. She's saying like, "Oh, I can't tell him that they're gone because then for sure I'm gonna get killed. Because if they don't think that Edward's here to protect me, he's just gonna do it, right? So that's why she says through Edward, like, lie better.
Okay.
I think she's actually not the dumbest person.
She's pretty dumb.
Okay. Well,
Anyways.
we've got to this point. We need to talk about like the actual whole ending, because this is where I get confused. I need you guys to walk me through
So
this.
Alice is watching Edward. No, sorry, Edward is watching Alice's visions.
Oh yeah. So
no,
Alice.
no.
Good. Maria, help.
That's what it
What
says in the
happened?
movie.
No. What happened is that Alice has a vision seeing Bella jump off the cliff.
Oh yes.
Right? She had told Rosalie, saying, "I'm gonna go to Forks to figure out what happened to Bella
Because she jumped off.
because
the
she
cliff.
jumped. I see her jumping off a cliff."
Yeah.
Obviously, she did not see her coming out of the water because Jacob pulled her out of the water. Jacob's a wolf. Alice can't see wolves and their futures and stuff because
Okay.
I don't know. It just is what it is.
It's weird that she can even see visions of Bella.
That's
though.
I don't understand how some people can't use their powers on Bella and others can.
Oh, are there others that can? Or is it
Yeah,
just
so
Alice?
like Alice, Jasper can manipulate her emotions.
Oh, okay.
Alice can see her future, but
I think
Edward
there
can't
is
read
a
her
re- I
mind.
think
And
there's a
that
real
main guy
explanation for
can't.
that.
And that main guy can't
And
read
that
her mind, and Jane can't
11-year-old.
hurt her.
Yeah.
So like I don't know why it's like some can, some can't. It's never really explained.
Okay.
I think there was an explanation, but I think it was like out of the book, but I don't remember it.
Maybe
so.
there's a theory that I don't know about.
I have nothing to add to that.
So
Cool. Thank you. Good input.
so Rosalie had told Edward
Uh-huh.
that Bella went and killed herself.
Oh, so that's what they thought.
Oh,
So that's when you see the phone call that happens where he's calling the house. Edward's calling Bella's house.
remember.
Yes.
Jacob picks up and Jacob's like, nah. Charlie's at the funeral.
He said Charlie's at the funeral?
Yeah.
What funeral was he at?
at
Billy's funeral.
Billy Clearwater's.
Oh, and then Edward was like, "Oh, it's at Bella's
Because
funeral."
because
So that happened
Rosalie
pretty.
had
The
just
funeral
told
just
him.
happened the same day. Like,
It-
what-
yeah,
It's
just
very
lined up.
convenient. It's very convenient.
okay.
And so that's when Alice
No, but-
sees that Edward chooses to go to the Volturi to kill himself. She comes in, Bella, he's gonna kill himself. We have to go.
So this is the problem I have.
Go ahead.
And people said that these questions were already answered.
Yeah.
So I missed the part where he broke his phone after, because I was saying
He crushes in his hand.
Okay, so that checks off. Why didn't they just call him back? The problem that I have is if he sees that she kills herself and he's like, I can't live now. I cannot live without her. And I know why he left. I get it. But like, you put her in a state of depression. You put her through all of this. Like, isn't that enough to be like, okay, if I can't live without her, like, wouldn't you go back? I don't know. I feel like that was a bit extreme.
He says in the book, I can't live in a world where you don't exist.
So he's cool with her existing from afar? That's the weirdest shit I've ever
Edward's
heard.
fucking stupid.
I just don't get it.
I think he would have eventually, like, I think if this story went differently, I think he would have let her go to college, and then I think he would have scooped her up and been like, "Nyah." Turned her.
Can you do that again?
So So when you get turned, it's like you turn into a goat.
Snapped his fucking snappers. Gnashers. He snapped his gnashers.
Everybody
at her.
really needs to watch this.
Oh god.
So
Anyway,
so
Moving forward.
so
Moving forward,
Alice and Bella hop in a car and head off
this
to
is the other
Italy.
thing. Transportation. Sometimes they like micro, like when they're fighting, they'll like micro teleport into different spots.
They're not micro teleporting.
They do.
They're
when
running
they
very
fight.
fast.
Okay, that's the
They
other
run
thing.
fast.
They run wicked fucking fast. What do you
think
need
they
a car
can run
for?
over water?
Yeah, they can't run over fucking water.
But no, I'm not. She goes from oh no. What about
They're
Alice?
going to Italy
Because they can't just be
Forks,
running.
Washington.
They can't just be running through the countryside of
Okay,
Italy.
then that's the other problem I have. These vampires are lame and they can't fly.
Okay, but like your first
Different-
logic, let's go back to where you
different.
thought Italy and Washington.
I wasn't thinking about that.
were-
I was thinking about teleportation, which is what I brought up.
They
I didn't
don't
know.
teleport.
I didn't know that it was just running fast. I didn't know.
I will say I do think that whole like scene where she's running towards him to like
yeah. Wait, we'll get to that. Stop.
No,
Stop.
no, no. But I think
We'll get to that.
Are we seriously saying that Alice wouldn't have been able to stop him faster?
She says in the book, he'll hear me coming,
Yeah.
so
Says that
I
in the movie,
can't.
too.
He can't see you coming, so you have to do it.
Convenient.
Also convenient is that she is such a big major klutz. Remember, that's her only personality trait is that she can't walk to save her life.
Yeah.
But she
can run through Italy.
She is an Olympic athlete in this moment.
Through
So,
Italy.
Let's get there.
Fucking dodging
Stand by.
little kids.
Let's get there.
runs through
Stop it!
a fountain. I would love to run through a fountain.
Me too.
That is on my bucket
Garrett
list.
did it.
That is on my bucket list.
We can do it downtown.
I
Sono.
actually
Yeah.
think you would get arrested for that. though.
No,
No,
Garrett didn't.
so no.
No, in Italy.
Oh, in Italy,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, was it Spain? It was Spain where Shakira got like in trouble for doing that.
I love Shakira.
I know, me too.
So hold on. We're getting way off path.
Oh, you think?
So when they take their car, first of all, Mike wasn't thrilled that they took a Toyota, took a plane, and then rented a Lamborghini.
They had an. I think it
God
was
forbid.
It wasn't a Toyota. The first car.
I
The
don't-
black car was definitely like a BMW
Definitely like their
or a
regular-
Mercedes Benz.
I
It's
don't
like
think
Carlisle's
so.
car. It was Mercedes Benz.
The transportations, I agree. The whole like fluidity of this. But I will say,
But he was in Brazil. So when he gets the phone call,
Yeah.
he
this
goes
is-
to Italy.
no, he's
Yeah,
in
okay,
Brazil.
okay.
In the book, I can't
That
remember.
I missed
I can't
that.
remember. I think they mentioned it in the movie at the end where you were skipping. He was in Brazil looking for Victoria, so he left to try to track Victoria to get rid of her, not realizing that Victoria would have just gone back to Forks to kill Bella,
What a
leaving.
fucking idiot.
He's so dumb. So he
an
was
idiot.
going
Like, do
from
better.
Brazil
Yeah.
to Italy.
Okay.
That's his travel.
Can you explain to me the Italy situation?
The Volturi reside
Okay.
there.
Can you explain to me what the fuck the Volturi
They're
are?
they're basically the government of vampires.
Politicians?
The
Yeah.
Volturi, think of the Volturi as like the parliament of the vampires. They
Committee.
They are like the council. They are in charge
They're
of.
the strongest. They're the oldest. Maybe not the oldest.
So almost
but
like the CIA kind of thing. Like they'll if you do something wrong, they'll kill you. They have an order of things.
Okay.
there's rules, and
Rules
I don't
and
know
regulations.
I don't know if they pre-existed them, but there's rules to being a vampire, and one of the rules is like you can't tell anybody.
You
I
can't
would- It's
like Fight Club.
expose us.
I would like to know why they're in Italy.
The Volturi, because they're
Yeah.
Italian.
But it's very sunny in Italy.
Yeah,
Do they not sparkle?
they sparkle.
I think they live in basements.
Yeah,
so
they
they
don't go
chose
out in the
Sparkle
sun.
City.
They don't really integrate with the humans.
They just eat humans. They don't like try to be
Yeah.
with the humans.
They just kill humans.
That doesn't make any sense.
Does
and
it
then
have
do
to?
they stay in Italy?
That's their home.
Huh.
You know, nighttime's a thing, right?
So they only exist in the night.
Like most vampires do. Yeah.
But like, wouldn't you, if you lived in Italy your whole life and you randomly just saw like this one person coming out at night and like, oh, there's that
How
night
would you know?
stalker. Regardless.
I think you're dwelling on things. that don't matter
Regardless,
much.
no, you're right. You're right. So they go to Italy because Edward is going to go to the Volturi and be like, "Hey, kill me." Doesn't
Yeah.
he like ask them to
Yeah,
kill
he
him?
asked him first.
Why wouldn't he go there and say, "Hey, I told somebody about that I'm a vampire," and then they would immediately kill him, wouldn't they?
He
I
could have
don't
been smarter
know.
about it.
I don't know if they.
I was
would've
just wondering if
killed them.
that's what he said. I think I missed that
No,
part
he
of the
just
movie.
went. He didn't. They didn't really show him asking.
Oh, okay.
He went. He asked them, "Hey, can you just kill me? I'm done. I've lived all the life I need to live." And they're like, no, we really like your abilities. Like, you should stay.
And he's can vampires kill themselves or no?
He can't. The beginning of the movie, which you were bitching about, was him saying how he tried several ways to kill himself, or Carlisle tried several ways how to kill himself, and they can't.
Why?
Because then the movie wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, what's funny is they could have
How do
gotten
you kill
another
a vampire then at all?
They killed James by beheading him.
You have to behead him, but no, you have to also burn his body.
He could have asked Carlisle to behead him and burn his body.
I guess you probably
Carlisle wouldn't do that.
I guess you would probably be able to step into a fire and burn.
Either way, he
Plot
went
hole,
there. They
plot
said
hole.
no,
Several of
and
them.
then so now Alice is like, we got to get to him and make sure he doesn't kill himself. This is the part where I'm the most confused. So explain this to me.
Go for it.
He was going to expose himself into the sun,
Shiny.
and be sparkled. Was that his idea that maybe all the people would try to kill him?
No. He says if he exposes himself,
Oh, they'll kill
the
him.
Volturi
I
will
got you.
definitely kill him.
I got you.
But not like one person. He's saying like because it was the fair that like so many people would have seen him.
Right.
But I would argue that like if I was at a fair like
Yes.
that and
I'd
I
be
saw
like,
somebody do
yeah.
that,
Yo.
I'd be like, wow,
you sparkle.
that's cool. What
Right?
you do?
How'd you do that?
Yeah, that's so true.
You get that on Amazon?
So Alice and Bella show up in Italy.
Yeah.
And Alice is like, you have to go stop him because he'll see me coming and he won't see you coming. And if he just sees me coming, he's not going to think that you're alive or anything.
Yeah.
He's just going to think that I'm trying. He'll do it faster.
Yeah.
So Bella starts running towards him. It's the scene in the movie that I have the most problem with. Edward is removing his robe to show that he's shiny to the world. And Bella is running towards him in slow motion. She's probably from here to like that door. So I'd say like, I don't know, 10 feet. Still running and not yelling, Edward, stop, the entire time. I mean, she ran for like 3 minutes.
We're also in the middle of a big ass festival, and think about all the minds he's hearing as well as the voices he's hearing. That's like a lot of people.
And maybe it would have exposed, everybody would have looked at her.
I think
That's a good point.
one Edward yell would have sufficed.
Yeah, but now I'm starting to think, okay, she would have drawn attention to him. So I'll accept that. Maybe she didn't want to draw attention.
She's not that smart, but yeah.
No. So then
The foresight is a little too much to grant her, but
Yeah.
we'll move on.
she reaches him, she hugs him. Oh my gosh, I gotta be honest with you, this is where I stopped watching. I kind of sped through. No, I did see the scene after. So they go back in. Why'd they go back in?
Because the
Because
Volturi was
Volturi-
like, come with us.
Why
'Cause
didn't they just
saw.
say no?
It's the Volturi. You can't say no to them.
You can't like run away.
No, because they all like Jane has that power where she can just make you feel
Oh,
extreme like pain.
Yeah, so he fights, whatever. They decide, like, the Volturi's like, she's got to get turned, motherfucker.
Why wouldn't they just turn her there?
That
I know Alice
another
is like,
plot
I have a
hole.
vision and she's gonna turn.
Another plot hole.
But they're just like, yeah, okay, well, trust
Well,
your vision.
then you can't have the other books.
Yeah, you
Kristen.
can't
I
have book
guess.
3 and 4.
When does she turn?
Book 4.
It takes that long?
Book 4 because she ends up having
I
the
don't know
baby.
if I could watch another one of these without her turning.
Bruh.
Bruh.
She's so
Bruh.
ugly.
Bruh.
Well,
She's
so
bad.
when they were like, Alice was like, I had a vision that she'll be a vampire, and then they go into the vision and it's just her running through the woods barefoot.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, she's running through the woods barefoot, so she's
But her
definitely a
eyes are
vampire.
red, so you can tell
right,
she's a vampire.
Right.
But
So
yeah,
how does
gold,
it
they're gold.
end? I don't even know.
they get back together.
They go back to Forks. He's like, I
Oh,
should have
poor
never left
Jacob.
you.
Also, not for nothing, like, the Cullens just fucking up and leave, and they're like, all right, yeah, let's leave.
Right?
Fine.
So-
Edward's got it a bad way, so
Quick
we're gone.
quick thing I was thinking about when I was like reading it and also watching it. The Cullens family kind of obsession with just Bella in general is sort of weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys because I mean you're now like in committed relationships, they're gonna last forever, but like the in-laws are they that obsessed with you like that? Right?
What do you mean obsessed?
Like for her birthday, they're all fucking going crazy. She doesn't even want a birthday.
It's a little
Yeah,
weird. It's a
I
little
don't-
weird.
And these people who she's known for 6 months
That's the weird part.
are like, Bella, oh my God, we made a big party for you. And we
Yeah.
did this and we did that. And I'm like, no in-law family, even those within like a couple years, are that obsessed with you in a way that they're going to put their own life aside to celebrate your birthday.
I think they
Mike's
see.
mom definitely would because she loves me and I love
But
her.
you're, you guys are aside because like you're
no,
in
but I
committed
feel
forever
if I was
relationships.
with it in a 6-month relationship, yeah, no, definitely.
You probably won't even meet them that many
No.
times.
No.
Well, I think that I think that they've
Juan.
recognized that Edward has chosen a mate, so it's more like
that word
official.
again.
But I think that they see her as a pet. I think that she's like seen as a pet more than.
I mean, that's what Laurent calls her.
I think they're just intrigued by her.
Yeah.
Because she has like this power, kind of, and like they don't know what it is. So maybe they're just intrigued by
I just
her.
find it weird.
It is weird. They've also been around the block for like 7,000 years. So maybe they're just like fucking finally something.
One thing that I do want to say about this movie.
Wait, I don't know how it ended.
That's
they're
it.
together.
It just goes into the next
What
film.
about Jacob?
Oh,
we
so
didn't talk about Jacob at all.
Yeah, because y'all just fucking skipped around.
He sucks. He just turns into a
Whoa,
wolf.
whoa.
He does kinda suck.
No. I'm a team Jacob in this book.
Jacobe cuts his hair, turns into a wolf.
He helped her through depression. He was the most supportive she'll ever
Yeah.
get.
He should have brought her
He was the
into
best
a
friend.
hospital.
He was 16. What is he gonna know?
Should have told her.
He
dad.
was a very good friend, but
What did her dad do? Just let her scream in her room for several nights. Like her dad can't do anything else. Poor Charlie. Love him.
yeah, he's hot.
The older I get, the hotter he gets.
Yeah, dude. Charlie.
Carlisle and Charlie can get it.
Carlisle
Well,
can
you know
just go somewhere
why?
else, but Charlie.
It's because we're aging and he's not.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're like
True.
creeping closer and closer to the
To where he's able to date me?
Like
Yeah.
realistically, what they got married really young. So like maybe he was 22 when they like had
Bella.
Bella. So he's what 40?
Yeah.
43.
can get it.
That's in my bracket. That's in my bracket right now. So
Either way, Jacob was. I felt bad for him this entire movie. I think that Bella's a piece of shit of how she treated him.
Yeah.
And the whole.
She's fucking selfish.
It was just weird, and I felt bad for him. I would have liked for him to go and find somebody better. We haven't gotten to the part where he ends up finding somebody else, but either way, Jacob in this movie.
I like how you say find something as somebody else when it's
He imprints on
We
a
didn't get
baby.
there yet.
The baby of her fucking spawn. With
I know we
Edward.
didn't get there yet. I only know that from like you guys, so like I don't know how that plays out. But either
Poor
way,
Jacob. So because of
he was prominent, but it didn't matter.
because of what of Laurent being back and Victoria being back, when vampires are in town, the werewolves of the Quileute tribe turn into wolves. Like they're kind of gene manifest and they become wolves to protect everyone. So Jacob has his friends, which is Quinn and someone else.
Sam?
No, Sam's
the
the
big
lead.
guy.
Either way, he and his two friends, like, they are great, and all of a sudden, one by one, they're sort of taken out by Sam, and they join what he's calling is like his cult. And turns out these kids are turning into werewolves to protect everyone because Victoria's in town.
Which is another thing when they find Bella in the woods, like Sam finds Bella in the woods and carries her out and hands her back to authorities. Is it not a little weird that a half-naked man came out of the woods?
Because he was a wolf first.
No, but I mean from the perspective of Charlie and anybody else.
Oh, yeah.
A half-naked man
If you
has
also
your
think about
daughter
it-
in her hands. It's like, oh, she's been missing, but I have her. Here she is.
He was part of the search party. So he was already probably shirtless when he first saw Charlie.
Okay, I'll accept.
Also, if Sam's already been a werewolf, and that's what they do, they just walk around shirtless in jeans, apparently this pack does.
It's so weird.
He's probably always doing that.
The whole thing is just
It is.
weird.
I mean,
It's just
from a girl who loves wolf shifter books, it's
That's true.
cringy AF.
It's cringy when they're all 15.
Yeah.
Except for Sam.
That's probably what it is. It was just weird. It was weird. But the point is, they get back together in the end, and the movie
You're still
ends.
skipping Jacob.
I don't care about Jacob. The movie ends because I did see this in
is the
theater,
part you saw in the movies, yeah.
but I didn't remember any of the movie. So the movie ends with Edward saying, "Bella, marry me," and the last line, is her going.
yeah.
That made me so mad. I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know. It was weird.
That
That doesn't happen there in the book.
I like.
It doesn't? How does the book end?
The book, it's in the bedroom when they're talking.
Oh, really?
No.
The book's slightly different.
No. In the bedroom they're talking, she's like, the Volturi says you have to change me. I have to change by then. So, like, here's what I'm doing. We're going to do, like,
5 years, 3 years.
2 years, 3 years, whatever. And he's like, well, no, like, I can keep them off the, like, on the hook for this. Like, they'll never know. I always know when they're going to come. No big deal. And then she's like, well, screw it. We're going to get a vote. And then she goes to vote with the family. Oh. And then he says, if you want me to turn you, then you have to marry me.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Do you guys find Taylor Lautner attractive? I do not.
I think he's cute.
I think he's sexy as fuck.
Not like oh my god, I'm dying. But
I wouldn't
he's
say
cute.
in the movies. I'm saying in real
I
life
love.
now.
I do love Robert Pattinson.
I
No.
love Robert
No.
Pattinson.
But
No,
I
he's
can't
not.
wait to
Nope.
see him as Batman.
I also me too.
He looks sickly.
I know. It's awesome.
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
But it's Carlisle for me.
No.
I said Carlisle. I've been saying Carlisle this whole time.
The actor.
Nope.
Peter Facinelli is one of the sexiest
He's
dudes
so
out
hot.
there. He was married to Jenny
You know
Garth.
what? He's not cute blonde.
He was married to Jenny Garth in 90210. We all
Tell
know
me
He's
Jenny
Jenny
Garth.
Garth.
much cuter with the freaking brunette hair.
Yes, he's hot.
I'm not into
Sexy.
blondes, so
Okay, that's fine, but that's why I like him so much because I know what he looks like.
she married freaking Ian
Somerhalder.
Somerhalder.
Yeah.
Oh, why do you say Somalander? It's
I don't know.
Rosalinde.
Every time.
Wait, who?
Rosalie.
Reed.
So Rosalie in the movie.
Yeah.
Her
The blonde?
wigs
Yeah.
are so bad every single movie. They changed color, they changed variety, and they are so I know we talk about Bella's wig not being great. It wasn't
And
great in
Eclipse is
certain
really
ones.
Bad. Oh, it's worse. than
She
Eclipse.
cut it
Yeah.
for
A
when
movie.
she played Joan Jett. But I am unwell with Rosalie's wigs. Unfucking well.
Why didn't they just put extensions in her hair?
Yeah.
She stopped dyeing her. So I think the first movie she dyed her hair.
The second
it.
movie, I think her hair in New Moon,
I don't remember
is the
seeing
Bella's
it.
hair in New Moon. I like her hair in New Moon.
Yeah. Yeah,
I thought you were
Bella.
talking about Rosalie's.
Oh no, Rosalie looks like trash.
I don't remember.
But she's
her-
gorgeous.
Hers,
Yeah.
Nikki Reed is one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen,
beautiful.
and which makes sense why she married Ian. But
And they have a baby.
Aw.
but like, what the fuck with she looks so bad in all of these movies.
The makeup, the hair, it's all pretty
so
bad.
Can I just go through my notes that I wrote while I was reading it? We'll go through them quickly. So the first thing I noticed when this movie started is they are in the parking lot of the school and he's out in the sun immediately.
Also, think about it this way: the coloring of this film is different. And
Okay,
I think
but-
it makes
but
it look
either
sunnier
way,
than it actually
I
is.
have
Sunny.
talked about this in the previous one where I
I know.
said, what
What's
is
the
the
sun
UV
index?
index?
So somebody
what
made
is
a
the
good
UV
point.
index of when you sparkle?
Well, okay. The Lauren, one of our followers, reading, writing, and whatnot is her handle. She said maybe it's sunblock. Now that's an interesting theory.
Sunblock?
That's an interesting theory. If they wear sunblock, like
Which we all should.
imagine coating it on.
If you wore sunblock, let's
Yes.
go through this theory.
Yeah.
If you wear sunblock and you wear the Cullens, where you have like this super high tech home, really nice, whatever, I would have a room
Spray.
that would spray me.
Yes.
Like a decontamination room.
Yeah.
But also, you're
I would
telling
be
me
like,
after
or
hundreds of years, they
Jim Tan
haven't.
laundry.
Everything, everything circles back to Jersey Shore.
Yes.
But you're telling me after hundreds of years on the earth, Carlisle being probably one of the smartest people of their group, they haven't discovered a way
To be in
to be able to be in the sun and to like not sparkle. Sunblock seems reasonable to me.
Also, like,
I would like to test
the
it out.
fact that they're all so fucking pale, is that not alarming to people?
Okay,
No,
no,
there's
they're not
pale
that
people in the
fucking pale.
world.
I'm literally the same skin color as Robert Pattinson in that movie.
Yeah.
Okay, but all of them collectively together as adoptees.
Yeah, no, that's weird as fuck.
And then
that's
like,
what I said in the
it's
first
like you have
podcast. It's
very
weird.
very light skin. You're coupled up, which is strange.
I literally said that in the first one. It's
your
weird.
eyes are different, like very.
Why don't
different.
they split up? Why do they have to be
Why?
together?
Yeah, why are we together?
Yeah, I don't know.
If it were me, let's say I was Rosalie. Let's say I was Rosalie, because if I was gonna be any of them, I would be Rosalie, because Emmett is fucking sexy as hell
That's so cute.
and super cute. So that's who I would be. But I would be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna skip high school this time. I'm gonna go right to college.
Or
Yeah,
just not
we've
go to
talked-
school. Why do we have to go to school?
I'm with you on that one.
I would
Maybe you would get bored or
I
something.
would
but
literally perpetually go to college.
I would probably get
Just
a
for the
jet
parties?
ski.
Yeah.
I'd get a jet ski. I'd be out on the water when it's raining.
I would just be.
I'd
I mean, I'm
ski
sure
all the
they're
time.
they're
Oh my
over
God, so much
100, so
skiing.
they've probably done this 100 times over. But I'd just be visiting every
Everywhere.
place to go
Yo,
to.
I would ski. Skiing, you're covered from head to toe. Nobody would see your skin. I would ski every single day in at every mountain I could possibly ski at. All right, moving down on these notes.
You're cute.
Mike asked if we could watch it on 1.5 speed. This is funny because I caught Mike listening to our podcast again. Like he was re-listening to it because he said he had missed us the last 2 weeks, which is hilarious.
Oh.
But he was listening to it on 1.5 speed. And it literally sounds like we're talking like...
It doesn't. I'm sure it sounds
No,
fine.
no, it's really fast.
As someone who listens to 1.5 speed,
We
now I want
talk
to hear it if my
fast.
phone's there.
Put us,
We
put us,
talk
put us
fast. I
on
talk too fast.
Put us on 1.5 speed.
Moving on to my next note. She's this depressed over a breakup with a dude she saw for like 3 months. We already touched on that. Clouds of Edward on the street, ? We already touched on that. voiceovers are rough. I hate Bella's voiceovers.
So
is that how it is in the book?
And I appreciate that this was done in the movie, because what happens is in the book, all of that things she's saying to Alice that are like emails that are being like, that are being sort of like can't deliver back.
You're reading.
You're reading. It's her fucking head. It's just her talking. It's like Edward all over again with the Midnight Sun.
Yeah.
Like where it's just her conscious, like constantly just talking and being stupid.
I didn't find those annoying.
I liked it in the movie.
That
I think it helped
read.
moving.
It definitely helped the story. I wish it was let down in the book.
Awkward and weird the way that they were read. I think it was the acting that I had the problem with.
Yes.
And then
I don't think it's Kristen and Edward. Sorry, I don't think it's Kristen and Robert. I think it's the writing.
Yes.
Yeah, no, 100%.
writing
Also,
is
Like they're
bad.
like I'm saying this from like the perspective of like a technical side of this. They are two very good actors.
No,
like,
yeah.
they are good actors.
I was gonna put it on
no matter
on
how
stories.
you feel about Kristen and Robert. They're
I
good
think
actors.
they're
They're great
great.
actors.
I think the storyline just wasn't gonna. It set them up for failure.
If they weren't good actors, it would be like 50 Shades.
Ooh.
They didn't really play well off of each other.
They
though.
didn't. And the thing is that they
The
were
chemistry
dating.
wasn't there.
They were dating
in real life.
In real life.
No
And
way.
they still
Yeah.
Seriously?
She cheated on him.
She cheated on him with a director.
I didn't know that.
With a director of Snow White. Remember Snow White, the movies?
Yeah.
She cheated on Rob with that guy.
I didn't know that. My last note was the Loca line.
The local. What?
I mean, it's the most infamous
the
line
local.
ever.
That's the
It
biggest
popped
line.
up and I thought of you because he
Yeah.
comes out. What did he
Bella, where you been, loca?
say? Why does he say that? Mike was like, wait, is he Hawaiian? I'm confused. I was like, dude,
I also
know.
don't know why anyone would have written that. Like,
Did she? Is that in the book?
no,
Oh.
It's not in the book.
it's
All right,
it
good.
just in the movie.
Good. Well, that was my last
Loca.
note.
My other note is the dialogue in the book is so childish, and also it's
Yeah.
like it's. And Erica harps on this a lot. It's not believable. Like people don't talk like that
Yeah.
in the book.
Okay, so
agree.
my feedback, and I would say this to anybody writing a book right now, when you write your book, this is like a good little tippy tip. When you write your book, talk out your dialogue.
Yeah, duh.
Say it to somebody. Have your partner or your friend
Go
or
read through.
whoever read it back and forth to each other if you have a hard time with dialogue and having that move.
It's like writing a script. You gotta.
You have to like understand how humans like connect with each other and speak, and if you don't have that like natural dialogue, it's unsettling.
I just think that this movie does not stand the test of time because the amount of time where she's like, "Oh, you're mad sick skills," or like "you're mad skills." That's what she said in the thing. She was like, "Oh, what? You're mad
But
skills."
at the time, people were saying
it
that.
all the time, and I'm like, "Oh man,
I didn't mind
that's so
that, but
funny."
yeah.
I did.
All right, well,
That's really it.
I will say the chemistry thing is like I said it on stories. I think her and Jacob had way more chemistry than her and Edward did.
I agree.
Even on a friendship level, like they just like they bounced off each other better.
I agree with that.
Whereas Edward just like he was constantly constipated.
I think just Robert's.
Somebody else in
Pattinson
our
playing stuff.
inbox said it looks like they're constantly smelling a bad fart, and I was like, yeah, now I can't not unsee that.
Yep.
All right. Any recommendations based off like Twilight? We did this last time, and we said Crave. But like,
For an adult version, the Transfusion series. I forget who fucking writes it, but it's a vampire series.
what's your favorite vampire series of all time?
She's still finding that out.
Oh, really?
Honestly, I think it's we did this one, the Guild Hunter one, but
yes.
that's like archangels and vampires. It's not really vampires.
It's not fully focused on it.
My other favorite, my favorite series in general is the Immortals After Dark series by Cressley Cole. My favorite book of that series is Lothair, and Lothair's a vampire.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Love
but
that.
unless you want chaos, you can't start at Lothair.
If you are just for the first time reading Twilight for some reason, and you finished and you were like,
so sorry.
I need something else that's like this, I would say Cassandra Clare's
City of Bones.
City of Bones is probably the closest you're going to get to that type of teen angst.
I would still recommend Crave.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, thank you guys. Marie, did you have anything else you wanted to add?
No, I feel like my brain's jumbled right now.
It is. It's the first podcast.
It's the first podcast back after a break, and it's always a mess.
But we're
But I
coming
love
back.
it.
We're coming back next week with either Love
Something.
Hypotenuse or
Something.
Neon Gods.
Something.
So
Don't
tell them.
Say anything.
wouldn't you want them to be able
I
to read
don't
it?
know who it is.
Yeah, because every time we do,
But read both those.
We fucking change shit.
Either way, read Neon Gods or Love Hypotenuse. Read
done.
those.
Hypothesis.
I actually didn't mean to say it that time. Read those
Neon
books.
Gods, Love Hypothesis, That's it. And if you want to be part of our Patreon,
Zodiac
Kingdom of the
Academy.
Wicked, and then Zodiac Academy after that.
Yeah, and thank you so much for following us everywhere. We're on YouTube. Go subscribe. Just look up Books and Betches. Follow us on Instagram, books_and_betches, BETCHES. All right, thank you guys so much. See you in the next one. Bye.